welcome back to yet another Chris the Fish 03 video. In this one we're going to be finishing up a bit more on the bench, and I'm actually going to be painting it all black. So yeah, I've been to Wilco's earlier. I've got some sandpaper so I can sand the OSB down a bit. I've got some black gloss to go onto the OSB because it's thicker as well, so it'll stick to it a lot better. And then I've got some matte black as well for the rest of the wood. So hopefully by the end of this video you'll see it's completely transformed into a black bench. And so we can keep it fish related as well, we'll give you an update on these guys and on the shrimp tank. More good news is that we've got the rest of the tiles to finish the floor, and we've got all the polystyrene sheets as well, which will be going on top of the bench. The downfall to the tiles is these ones were out of stock, so I bought some more which I thought were the same. Turns out that they're slightly different. You can't really see it at the moment, but basically I've had to put an end joint here, and then I'll have another end joint to the other tiles that will come across, so we'll just have a bit of a split up the middle, but that's just a minor little issue. I can deal with that. With the arena gone and out the way now, I've moved this tank over. I've put it up for sale, just see what happens. If it goes, it goes. If not, then that will get set up on this side. But it won't go on this side because I built it purposely for the 3 4x2x2 tanks that's going to go on it. That's too deep to go on here, so that'll have its own stand on this side. So we'll start off with a quick update on the fishies. We've still got the one jag in here who's hiding in here somewhere. He's always in the cave. He'll come out when it's feeding time, plus the one little plek. Still got Odin, our greedy guts. Go on, let me do it. Right, so he's healing up nicely from where Freya bit a few chunks out of him, but he'll get there. He's still eating quite happily, plus we've got another plek in that side. Over here we've got Dill hanging onto the side at the moment. If we move that out of the way, there we go, there's Dill. Dill, come and say hi. Ooh, chasing after my finger. So yeah, even though he's only in that section at the moment, he can jump over to that section, plus he's got the ramp for his basking area at the top, so he has the whole of the tank to run around at the top. Plus we've got our two parrots which like to keep having a little pick on at each other as well, as you can see. But yeah, again, soon enough, I can't wait. I'm hoping these tanks hurry up so I can get them set up, and then these fish will have a lot more space than what they're in now. Then we've also got our albino Oscar and our plek here, Dyson. Everybody remembers Dyson. And then back to the shrimp tank. So everything is going fantastic with the shrimp tank. You can see there's one there, one up in the plants there, there's a couple on the wood there. So there is probably about 50 in there still. The plants haven't died off, which is good. As I say, I've put my Fluval Aqua Skylight on top as well, so it's got its own little timer. But everything is going absolutely amazing with this tank. But then, as I say, once this is all finished, then the 3-foot shrimp will go underneath there. So I'll have the shrimp tank, sump, and then the 3 4x2x2s up on top. Just to give you an insight as well, so once this is all finished, the tanks are on and the fish are moved over, etc. This tank will then be going underneath that bulkhead. Now as you can see straight away, it's too high to go under, so what we're going to be doing is we're going to be sorting out the stand, chopping it down a bit because obviously that's got the right width for it, and then we're going to put it on some breeze blocks so that it'll all fit underneath there and have the basking area on top. And everything's still alive in here. I've just put some food in for everybody to have a munch. The new tank is amazing. Yeah, I still haven't put a plant in yet. I will get round to it. Still got the Baisha, the JD and the Severum in the corner. Absolutely fantastic. Our Jag is healing up nicely, thank God. And as you know, our naughty female flowerhorn. So her and Odin will have a 4x2x2 for themselves, but I'll obviously have a divider in just to make sure that they don't rip each other apart. Right, so now to start with, I'm going to sand the whole thing down, starting with the OSB, and then I can start painting it. So let's get on with it, shall we? Alright, don't look any different on camera, obviously, but everything has been given a light but a bloody good sanding. Swept it all off, hence why the floor now looks filthy. So now we can start painting. Yes, mate. Already there is a massive difference with a thick coat of gloss on the tops of the two parts. Yep, now it's time to do the rest of it. And now completely finished. Right, shall we go through a couple of the floors? Quite literally on one of them. Now, I'm not the best painter, especially when it comes to edges. I don't mind that I've got a bit of paint on the floor down here, because once it's all dry I can just wipe it off with the baby wipe. That's minor, that's not a problem. But then when it comes to the back wall, yeah, I got a little bit worse on that, especially over here. But yeah, so I'm not massively fussed about that, because one, I've got some sort of an idea for the back wall anyway, even though it could be a long way off. That will eventually be getting boxed in, maybe, depending on the tank space and everything else. And I've been thinking about boarding it over and having that 3D wall tile stuff put on there, because if I get it for how it is, then it just won't work because there's a breeze block. But at the same time, I might as well just save money and leave it alone, because, as I say, when the tanks are all on there, you're not going to see that bit of black on the back anyway. So it's not exactly drastic. But I've done both ends. I've done underneath as well. Well, on the bits that you can see anyway. And then I've done all around the legs. The only bits I haven't done, if I come under here, you will see I haven't done all of the beams, because I don't really see the point in it. You're not going to look at them anyway. So, as I said, it's looking a lot better. The gloss on the top we're going to have to leave for a few days to cure, but the rest of it, apparently, if you believe the tin, it will dry within half an hour anyway. So then I've just got to have a look and see if it needs a second coat, but I am pretty damn happy with that. I didn't really need to do this bit, because once I've got the polystyrene on there as well, which is here, I'm then going to be doing from the bottom of this wood to the top of the polystyrene. I'm going to be doing a trim all the way across, so not only does it hide that piece of wood anyway, hides the edging of the OSB, and it will also hide the polystyrene and maybe the bottom of the tank where the substrate goes. So again, I'm not drastically worried. I shouldn't really have painted it, but at the same time I'd rather have it protected. Same as I don't need to paint the OSB, because you're going to have polystyrene and tanks on top. Again, it's just basically to kind of try and protect it, and it makes it look 100 times better. So yeah, that's pretty much it for now. Nice, easy, simple video. We have painted the bench black. So now we've just got to leave it to dry for a few days. Again, if you're following me on Instagram, you'll already see a lot of this before it actually comes out on YouTube. I'm trying to post, say, every 3-4 days, just so that obviously it keeps a continuous rhythm going, and then that way it gives you something to watch. So yeah, you may be a few days behind on some of these videos. If you're friends that are messaging me and stuff, then yeah, you've already seen all this. As I say, if you follow me on Instagram, you've already seen it all. But still, I really appreciate everybody that's coming on, hitting that button, subscribing, liking, viewing, everything. Even for all those that drop the comments down below, it is greatly appreciated, and you know I will always reply to every single one of you. So thank you very, very much. So yeah, as I said, it's all done, just got to dry. You've had an update on the fish, upstairs and down. But again, we've got the polystyrene, we've got the tiles. So now we've just got to wait for the tanks. Come on. Oh yeah, we also need the money for the plumbing parts. So yeah, hopefully, as I said, that Red Sea will sell, fingers crossed. But in the meantime, make sure you like, you subscribe, hit the bell, and I'll catch you in the next video. Thanks for watching.